Thank you, Debbie from Ink and Page Designs for this beautiful junk journal, July 2026. I finally finished, very chunky journal, but really, really loved every single day of this. I made a little tag here, the key for In My Thoughts, and a little pull out from this beautiful image. That's the beautiful prompt list for each day. And then I love these tiny ephemera that can be added to all the little pockets. The library card. Obviously all the little pull-outs are so beautiful. This was my ledger paper, page 2. And the quotes were also super, super special for every single day. Page 4. Page 3 on the front there. And that beautiful bowl of lemons. Tiny little tags there. And the index cards to pull out. And the artist trading card that pops open. Some quirky little birds just added in there. And all Debbie's beautiful images tucked into every nook and cranny that I could tuck them into. There just weren't too many. Tuck spots. Quotes again. That was the book page. More tuck spots. The postcard. Quirky little lady here for this quote. More little tuck spots. A little bit of lace added to that tag. That should be closed, and my little tip-in was just tipping in some extra cards. And the ticket, loved all these tickets, added them all in here. And I love the quote for that day, very special. Here I just added a little pull-on, clip-on tag, just using up all my little bits and pieces with little pockets here. This was day 11 here, label. Again, added them all in there. Just added some lace, which I thought was really pretty for the day. Pop out there. Pop up, I should say, tab. And then that postcard can come off. And that can also pop open for more journaling space. Just so much journaling space in this little, or should I say big journal. And I thought those wildflowers went beautifully with this Soak Your Life with Wildflowers and Rivers quote there. The seed packet, oh, I love this. This was just gorgeous to do. Popped it on there. And that was the cabinet card. Included a photo of my granny and granddad, and that opens with more tuck spots underneath. This was fantastic. Loved adding the thread onto those. Just sewed around here to make that little tuck spot and added some embroidery cord onto that ephemera. Quote inside and a pair of scissors for the thread. More little cards, tucked in the little butterfly there. And a tape measure for good measure. Here we had all the swatches, that beautiful quote here from William Morris, and the swatches. Added those in with goodies on the back. They all just pop into there. Added a little quote there. Stamped that on. This was lace. This beautiful image. Just wanted to leave it as it is. And I added some lace paper behind it. Add a little lace pocket here. And some extra images in there. Here we go with the buttons. I added some buttons onto that card. Loads of space for writing on the back of that. Also pops up with that image of the jar of buttons. This was washi tape. Added Debbie's printed washi tape here with some washi tape that I had, and little cards inside. This was tags. Added all these tags on. There's loads of tags in here, every shape and form. I love this heart one. And then use that little idea to add the day onto there. Love this image, so I've just popped it into there. Try to make my journal a bit fatter in the side here, so I added that little tuck page in there. And then on to page 21, day 21, which was tab and the butterflies. And just opened all the tabs to really create that image of pull-out tabs. Day 22, envelope was easy. Just folded that printed envelope Debbie gave us. Still need to pop something in there. Popped it in there. And the quote behind. Day 23, again, pop outs, and added the little books in there. The little tuck spots, cute little page. Just so many little tuck spots here that I love, including that. Even a little tuck spot for the extra butterfly underneath the first butterfly, and a tuck spot there. Hidden. Just added this cute little sheep that was hiding there, and the day 25 is hidden underneath there. Little hidden bottle there, and this pops open. This was fun to make, the little hidden tab. It closes back and front, matching up. And quote on the inside. Hidden, as the theme says. Pop it back in there. Added some more lace on the sides. Torn. I just tore all the pages. Just added them in there. Some torn strips. This was fold. Folded up the little envelope there with the letter in, which is also folded inside. Fold that back, and that opens up as well. And a tiny little folded ephemera here. Just a cut up piece that I had that unfolds and easy to pop in there. Beautiful image of the school here. Layered, just kept layering the birdsong quote there. And I luckily had this little bit of ribbon. A little birdie told me that this is a gorgeous journal. And the belly band. Finally 31. More journaling space. And I cut those two in half just to create a belly band for that. And day 29 I added here just for extra bulk on the side. So that opens out, that tucks in there. And all those open out, accordion style. And fold back on themselves, and then the little matchbook here